Okay, give me a second. All right, I am on the bus right now. Whoa, that's what we need to get on. All right, good morning, everyone. So, today I'm gonna get to go on a walking tour and we're gonna go meet Thomas. So, first thing, just give you what's going on. Just found out the news that the local bars here in Daejeon is open till 1 a.m. So they lifted it by one more hour. So I just found that out from my friend. So while I'm on this bus, let me read some of the comments. Okay, yeah, I just messaged you, Tom. So he's awake. So make sure you're showered up. So hopefully come fully dressed. Johnny, welcome. And sorry, I'm not using my gimbal, guys. And Knit Mom, yeah, saying hello. And let's see, Aztec, welcome. Always good vibes. Whoa, see, it's a bumpy bus. Yep, and everyone's giving their regards. So yeah, so there we go. Whoa, see, so you see the bus is a little bumpy. All right, so yeah, Johnny, everyone's giving good vibes. All right, yep, yep, Thomas, excited to see you and the Kingly Way together. I'm gonna laugh. There we go. I'm gonna laugh right now. Yeah, should jump in the shower. So yeah, yep, and it's good to see everyone. Yeah. So Johnny, everyone misses you too. This place is like one big happy family. Okay, so right now I've gone through two stops. So and I'm laughing through the thing here. So we have like about three stops till I get off, but then I do have to walk a little to go meet Thomas. So while Thomas gets ready, goes through the shower, he can he'll give me time to walk and show you the view of everything before I get to Thomas's place. So right now, so there we go. Yeah, everyone's giving their regards. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll switch the camera around and read comments. So let me go to the settings and I'll show you the view. So let me put it on the back camera. So there we go. Okay. So yeah. So yep. So here I'm on the bus and yeah, Thomas. I hope. Yeah, the place is not too far. So we're gonna go very slow. So that's gonna take up the whole live stream. And Carl, welcome. Hope you're doing well in the Bay Area. Yeah. And where are you? And how is Thomas? Well, right now I am passing an area called Wapyeong. So right there is Emart Traders. That's a big place right there. So yeah, and you can see I am near a subway and there is a park over there. Yeah. So let's see. I really want to see both of you guys eat today if that's possible. Yeah, based on how much time it takes, Johnny, because Moru is packed. So hopefully we don't have to wait a long time. But it is a famous brunch place here in downtown Daejeon. So how did you hurt your back? Yeah, I think Thomas can tell us soon. He'll either tell us in the comments or he'll tell us when we do the walking together. So we'll see. All right, the thing is the lights are always a little long. They're about, but the thing is there are timers on it. It's like 30 seconds. So those are the views. So it's morning. Well, it shouldn't be too bad on the morning traffic because it's past 11 o'clock. Oh, actually, this light is moving much faster than anticipated. Let's see. So Thomas says, I don't know. I was washing some dishes and had a huge back spasm like an electric shock. All right. Well, I hope. Yeah. So we'll just have to take it very slow. Yeah. Okay, I heard there was a big storm in South Korea. Did it affect you? No. That happened more in the south, in Busan, the second biggest city. So that's where it is. So yeah, that's what affected it. Of course, we did have rain here, so that's what happened. All right, take a look. Now I'm in the area called Garmadong. So I'm at Garma. So we're taking a nice trip. There we go. Whoa! Sorry, even the gimbal buses are like roller coasters. So yeah. So I'm only like one stop away. 이번 정류장은 달마역입니다. See, so 다음 정류장은 전부청사역입니다. This stop is Dalma Station. All right, there you go. I've waited for the lady to speak English. Yeah. And the fact I haven't done anything for 6 months except getting fat, eating out every day. Yeah. So this is the only place where Thomas get to go out and about. Yeah. And sorry guys, this buses are so bumpy. Hope your back is okay after some good food. Yeah, so we're gonna go get some food. Hopefully it doesn't take a long time, but I don't know how long it's gonna take. Yeah, NASDAQ. No doubt about it. Oh, this next place is my stop. So I need to push the stop button. They'll probably be happy that I get off this bus. All right, so wowzers, I need to hold on. Okay, follow me, guys. Okay, just remember when you have a car, you get to use that for a transfer. So I'm one stop away from getting off this bus. So then a lot of you won't have a headache. Yeah, but here's a joke. People, we would do a poll between what's just safer, Korean bus or Six Flags Magic Mountain. Which one is safer? And majority of the ones that are outside, foreigners from Korea, we say Six Flags Magic Mountain. At least you're strapped in. Korean bus, again, as I said earlier, it's like the driver's driving this like it's NASCAR or IRL. So, yep. And here's what Johnny says. Here we come. So one more stop, guys. I promise we'll get off and things won't be so bumpy. Unless I start tripping all over the place. So one more stop. Okay, look at the sign. Well, it's funny. The sign is still up here. So when you do the transfer, you get the, transfer 2 or 3 times. And the cost and then the bus. Certain buses you can transfer to. But now they kind of got rid of that deal. Okay. Oh, look where I'm at. Whoa. Government complex. Daejeon. Okay. All right, I just got off Government Complex. Lifestyle for Life. Good morning. Yes. Yeah, it says hi, Lifestyle. Okay. Look over there, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. That is the big police station. So that's the big one here in Daejeon. All right, so what I got to do is I got to turn left and let's go meet Thomas. So it's still going to be a few more minutes. I think it might take maybe 5. Depends how fast I walk without making you guys dizzy. Okay, so now you see as I walk, there's a subway station. That's the Government Complex station. So, oh, and Jan is here. Good morning, Jan. Welcome to the stream. Always pleasant to have you here. So, yes, Jan, we're going to all go meet Thomas. Yeah. Yeah. Everybody loves having Jan around. Yep. So, yep, we've seen some of your videos. Yeah. I like when you went and collected your money from Western Union. That was the cool part. Ooh, I don't want to just put my so I don't have the gimbal today because I needed this tripod. Let me see if I can just be light with it. I know this could give a headache today because we're sitting down and trying to possibly eat, you know. That's the thing, and I didn't get the gimbal scan with it. Yeah. Okay. Oh, good morning to my girlfriend, Jinky Bars. So welcome to the stream. So we're gonna try to slowly get through this. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, thank you for watching, Johnny. Do you have a YouTube channel? Let's see. All right, we're almost there. I'm not that far from Tom because E-Mart's on my right. Yeah. When am I going to get a super chat? Well, I'm almost there. I got to get about 900 more watch hours, and I got to get my 1,000 subs. So once I get that, YouTube will send me something. So I'm getting there surely but slowly. Yep. Yep. Hello. Oh, sorry. Johnny doesn't. Yeah. Yep. So greetings to everyone. Yes, I am very close to where Tom is. I'm actually probably 100 yards from him. So yeah. So okay, here's Thomas. I'm going down the elevator. So he is going downstairs. Whoa, sorry about that. Yeah. So y'all, all these greetings. Johnny's looking forward to it, aren't we all? Yeah. So I'm just need the light. I could walk illegally, but I don't want any random car to just kill me before I see Tom. So yeah. Okay. So he's coming down the elevator. As soon as I turn left and then make a quick right, he will be right there in our presence. So yeah. So we're gonna take it real slow. Of course, the place is about maybe 2 blocks away, the restaurant, but of course it is packed at that restaurant. So that's where I met up with some of the guests. You know, I met up with Luna and her friends there. I've been to Moru so many times. I love it. And it's always jam-packed. So plus I got this little stand. That's why things are a little wobbly today. Okay, 3, 2, this light should be turning soon. I know the anticipation. What makes it fun? All right. Okay. Forgot, lights are long. This one is a little long. Let's see, how much is a meal? It's gonna be quite expensive. Not yet, he's almost. I just gotta cross the street. Okay. I think once this light goes, oh, it's going, good. Yep. It's probably close to $13, $14 as many times as I ate there. So we'll see. We'll try to, one of us will try to get the special and the other one maybe get some eggs Benedict. It depends what Thomas wants. All right. Well, he's about to be, as soon as I turn right, we should hopefully see him in our sights. Okay. Is that an international restaurant? Not quite. But it's, you know, it is like a breakfast place, a brunch place. So I'm kind of dying for some, you know, some breakfast stuff. It's like the closest to, you know, what we would get with IHOP. Okay, oh, there he is. He's in black over there. I see him. I don't know if you guys see him. Yep. All right, Thomas has crossed the street for me. So he's right there waiting. So I will get there. Yeah. Yep, I hope the place is not too packed. I can watch him eat. Yeah. And here's Kinga. Kinga, welcome. And yeah, that's my favorite brunch spot in Daejeon. Yeah. You see? Yep. So I don't have my gimbal. I know. I hope you guys have some aspirin aside. Oh, look, here he is. There is Thomas. There he is. Are you guys? He's here.
Hi, everybody. Here I am.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, where are we off to?
All right, we're gonna go straight.
Okay.
So, you could, if any of you have any questions for Thomas.
Well, there's my hotel.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let me tell you. Sorry, this is his hotel. Yeah. Yeah. And Aztec says hello.
Hey, Aztec.
Yep.
And this is my evening restaurant sometimes here.
Oh, the season 5.
Yeah.
Okay. What do they serve there?
Well, they have an English menu, so
Oh, okay. They have an English menu. So.
And actually, they have steak in there. For breakfast, they got eggs and all kinds of stuff, pancakes.
Yeah.
But I've been eating there about 2 or 3 times a week at night.
Okay.
Because it's really reasonable. You know, all the restaurants here are pretty cheap.
Yeah. Yeah. Jan says hello.
Hey, Jan.
Yep. Kinga says hello. And
oh, you're looking that way.
yeah, we're looking. Want to give them the tour.
Oh yes. This is my hood.
Yeah. I would. I mean, if we were, you know, young. All right. So yeah, that's a nice fancy hotel. Yeah. Uh-oh. Car's coming.
You're gonna get run over.
I know. Car's coming. Yeah, it is a nice looking neighborhood, Aztec. Okay, now Johnny has a question.
Huh?
How is your current hotel trading and how much is it per night?
I don't know how much is it. It's I'll just say like it was 13 or 1,200 for the month.
1,200 for the month,
Right.
divided by 30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the people there are real nice.
Yeah.
You know, it's my only complaints really are you know, like the mattresses in Korea tend to be real hard.
Yeah.
You know.
Right.
It's not helping my back right now.
Yeah. I'm gonna change the view so we'll show you. See what I gotta do. Facing front. Okay, here we go.
Oh, there it is.
There it is. See, that's a feature I like.
I have to pretty soon. I'm going to have to get out my face mask here because
Yeah.
you know we are where we are.
Yeah. Can you guys see Thomas? I want to keep him in the screen.
Hello.
There you go. I do my best to keep him in the screen. Yep. I hope a lot of you have your aspirin today because it will be kind of a headache without the gimbal.
Yeah, you can face the front, and then we'll.
Yeah.
And then we'll.
Oh, Johnny did the math. 43 US a night. Yeah.
Yeah. And Yeah, I mean the room is nice. It's got a kitchen.
Yeah.
So I can cook,
Yeah.
and they give you pots and pans and plates and everything.
Yeah.
And it's got a refrigerator.
Yep.
It's not a big one, but it's about a 3/4 size.
Right.
And so I can keep a lot of food in there,
Yeah.
and then go shopping once in a while.
All right. So I'm gonna face. Yeah. We'll cross and take a shortcut.
Okay.
Yeah. Aztec is saying the hard mattress might be hurting your back a little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not helping.
Yeah. Okay. Well, after this, follow me. I'll shield. I'll be the shield here.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
This is my Starbucks.
Yeah. There's the Starbucks right there. A little more expensive than the States, of course. All right. So everyone's laughing. Laugh out loud. All right. So more.
There's coffee shops everywhere. So
Yeah. There's lots of coffee shops.
I got one.
Yeah. Yep. Hopefully we don't have to. Yeah. Oh, hi, Christine. Welcome. Yep. Nightly walk. Back to the walk. Feel like we needed the exercise. Oh, yeah. Yep. Starbucks. Nippon Starbucks is more expensive here in Korea than in the States. So, yep. There's the LG shop. So, in case you have an LG phone that is messed up, you can go there and get your LG phone. And there's a Samsung phone place coming. So if you crack your screen, you can go in there. They'll fix that in less than like 20 minutes.
Yeah. And that building that's all wrapped up is actually the mall.
Yep. Oh.
Yeah. Because it's being remodeled.
Yep. That's Time World Galleria, but I can't film in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Johnny says, I'm glad you're having a good time in Korea and you're enjoying yourself. Okay. Disco Fiesta, where are we? We are in Daejeon, South Korea, and we're in downtown Daejeon. Daejeon is located 1 hour south of Seoul. So, yeah.
Here comes some working guys. You got ties on.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah. So Knit Bomb has just arrived. This is awesome. We're gonna walk a little slow and gingerly here. So we're gonna try our best. Oh, Knit Bomb has a question.
Uh-huh.
Are you partying hard, Thomas?
Am I what?
Are you partying hard?
What's partying hard mean?
Yeah. Going out to the bars at night.
Oh, partying.
Yeah.
Oh, not really. I've actually only been out of quarantine for a couple of weeks. And I've been to, one place 3 times.
Yeah.
And I guess I've been out eating about a dozen times.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
But, I'm still the white crayon. This is for you.
Yeah. Have you? Oh, yeah. Jonathan, the bar owner, posted. Now they can stay open till 1 a.m.
Yeah.
So they lifted it just by 1 more hour. So I guess we're still at level 2.5.
No, actually I went to 2.0.
Huh?
Yeah, yesterday I went to 2.0.
Oh, went back to 2?
Yeah, it went down.
That's good.
Yeah,
Maybe Seoul can go down there so I can take my trip to Seoul.
Yeah, I want to go to Seoul too.
Yeah, and take you to the Korean War Museum.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Yeah. I know we have to make a trip to Busan in October, so I might be taking you along. It should be fun.
Here's H&M.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you have H&Ms everywhere.
Well, they're going out of business in the States, I think.
Yeah.
But they're going to stay open here.
Yeah, it's like funny. Like Philippines, Toys R Us is still all over the place.
Yeah.
But it's out of business in America.
Temporarily. They say they're coming back.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so here we go. Yep. I think we have about 200 yards to go and we're there.
That's good.
Yeah. Because I set it up this way so...
Maybe the ambulance can meet us there.
Yeah. See if they offer oxygen. Yeah. Look at this. You have Uniqlo. Yes, Japanese company. So you have Uniqlos all over. if the line is long at a restaurant, is it possible you do a video of Thomas sitting down eating at a restaurant? Yeah, that's a big possibility. Could be a
What's that?
mukbang. Well, we'll see how the line is. It is always, that place is so popular
What's that? Yeah.
because we're gonna try to sit down and eat
Oh yeah. Yeah.
if the time permits. Because sometimes it does take a while because there's just so many customers. Yeah. So, yep, right now we are in downtown, good old Daejeon. This is Dunsandong. So,
Paris baguette.
yeah, there is baguette. Yeah. You have them in New York and Korea and a lot of Korean communities. A Paris baguette. They even have a Shinon bank in the States too. The problem is it doesn't work because it's separate, you know. So if I have a Korean Shinon bank and I want to do something in American bank, they don't like, you know, cross with each other.
Yeah.
So yeah. All right. Here's Thomas with his mask on.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah. So yeah. Oh, so we just need this light to change. Wow, there's a lot of American stores. Yeah, pretty much of Asia. You have a lot of them out here. Yeah, there is a K.A.E bank in Queens. Yeah, we have one in downtown LA, but it doesn't like, I couldn't take my K.A.E account and get anything. So it's weird. Yep, and Kinga says a bunch of Paris baguettes all over NYC.
Well, they make a lot of food. If you need a sandwich real fast, they have them fresh in there.
Yeah.
And you know, they got a lot of actually New York style food there.
Yeah. All right. Christine says she's jealous. She is jealous of you because it's cold and dark in New York right now.
Is it really?
Yeah. And right now it's about.
You know, I'm from New York, you know,
Yeah.
and this time of year the weather changes quick.
Yeah.
You know.
Plus it's almost getting towards
Mid-September, yeah.
Yeah. Johnny. Christine, I'm jealous of them too. Watch the puddles. So yeah. Yeah. These are like these are fun. 10:30 p.m. suddenly cold. Yeah. Here it was supposed to rain, but we've been lucky so far. I didn't need the umbrella yet. Yeah. Hey, Scott, welcome. Yeah, I was last in Daejeon in 06. Huge difference. Yeah. Well, I don't think the subway station was even here back then. It was just barely building up. Yeah, it's only 65 degrees today in Queens. So, yeah, it is cold. Yep. So, Christine, you have a neighbor there, my friend Kinga.
Well, here it's probably 75 and cloudy.
Yeah.
You know.
But it will get cold here in Korea.
Soon. Yeah.
Soon. I'm already feeling it.
Well, yesterday it was 84.
Yeah.
You know, so today it's only cooler because it's a rainy day.
Yep. And Christine's telling Kinga, I'm about an hour outside the city now. Yeah. So, yep. Okay. So we're almost getting there. Nippon. Yes. 90 in Sacramento, but smoky. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because all those fires.
I heard the smoke is making it only to New York.
Yeah. Okay, Scott, how much longer can you stay, Thomas? What's your exit date?
November 6th.
Yeah. So November 6th?
Yeah.
Thinking about going to Turkey?
Actually, I'm going to try to get into Vietnam first.
Yeah.
Yeah, Turkey's on the list.
Yeah, because who is it? Who went to Turkey? Bern.
Friend, right?
Yeah, Bern. My buddy Bern is in Turkey now. And yeah, it was kind of interesting because we met this one girl who's a master student from Turkey.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got to hit messenger because I wouldn't mind getting her as a guest. Oh yeah, I see it's bad all over California. Okay, Jan, you get snow here? Yeah, we actually get snow here. Well, what's funny is the snow will come in the morning and then by 1 o'clock it's gone. Very few times that the snow stayed for 3 days in a row. All right, we're almost here.
You keep saying that.
Right here. We got to turn left and it will be there. Yeah, so you're watching Vern Interesting Trip. And yeah, Vern just got his 1,000 sub. So he's,
Oh, wow.
yeah. Yep, been following. Hey, Vern. Yeah, we're almost, we just got to turn left and we're here. So hopefully there's no wait, but I'm anticipating there is going to be a wait.
How much is gas?
Yes, they go by the liter, $13.89 a liter. But it comes out to $4 or $5 a gallon here. It's expensive. But you notice like not a lot of cars are here for gas because the way these cars are made. All right, there it is. It's Moru right there. We made it. Now the question is, how many people are waiting?
Oh,
That is a question mark.
nobody.
Well, that looks like a good sign, everyone. Here we go. Yes, it's bad in California. Wait, it looks promising. Go ahead. That looks very promising. I don't see people in there. Thomas.
What?
Okay. At first, I didn't like his vlogs, but I like Vern. Yeah. Okay. So Scott, where are we going? Well, now we went to Moru. So this is the menu, Moru. So that's where we're at now.
Fancy water bottles.
Yeah, fancy water. So we'll feature Thomas here. I agree. He got better. Yeah. So they're going to a restaurant. Yeah, so there was no waiting at all. That was awesome. Yeah, signing is weird. Everyone touching 1 peso. Good way to spread something.
They have machaca or chorizo here?
No horchata. We're in the wrong place. Unless we're in a Mexican place. Hope I can see you both eat. I like it when we do videos. Yeah, Thomas is great. Holding the music. Would it be would it be okay with YouTube? Probably not. So what might happen is I might have to delete the sound out of here.
Dance.
Yeah. What kind of restaurant is Moru? It's like a brunch bistro.
Yeah, let me see.
So go ahead, take a look at it.
Eggs Benedict, salads, French toast, omelets. They got omelets.
Yeah.
All kinds of coffee. They have sangria and beer.
Yeah.
Iced tea, pasta, risotto.
Yeah. Yep. We're debating. I think one of us is going to get the Moru special.
What is the Moru special? I don't even see.
Let me see. I'll show you. Let me see. Well, where is the Moru special? Oh, are they not offering that today? Oh, Moru's breakfast.
Oh.
So let me point that out to the people. So there's a Moru's breakfast. So cheese, scrambled egg, French fries, bacon, rye bread, 13,001, which comes out to $11. Yeah. So Scott wants to know, are you happy with your housing?
Yeah. It's adequate. It's not big. It's like most Asian places, the rooms are smaller than you would get in America.
Yeah.
But it's got everything you need. So yeah, I am. It's like unlike when you go to. I was staying at Las Vegas hotels and extended stay America, and you have a typical American bathroom. Where here the shower is actually in the bathroom. It's in the same room as the toilet. So that's a little different. And then the sink is outside of that room. It's got a lot of storage. You know, there's a lot of cabinets and places to keep food and clothes in there, and that's all kind of neat. It looks like, you know, somebody from IKEA came in and did all the shelving. So there's a lot of that.
Okay.
You know, so it's okay. It's good.
Yeah.
Just small.
Okay. So please don't be spamming. Yeah, you're getting hungry, so.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Yeah. Housing. Yeah, Scott says housing is small but efficient.
Yeah.
Yeah, wood rye bed. Would you say life is happy in Korea or in America? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Have to wear a mask. Oh, when we're talking to him?
Yeah, but how are we gonna eat?
I can't eat with the mask on. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna get
Okay, you're being too much micromanaging.
I'm gonna get this here. Yeah.
What do you get?
Smoked salmon and Ricola eggs Benedict.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
And a coffee mocha. Hot.
okay. You get the Moru's breakfast.
Yeah.
And I'll get peach iced tea. Yeah, there you go.
They didn't eat all of theirs. I
Yeah.
could get some of that.
My mask is coming off.
Oh,
No, I'm not wearing a mask when I'm eating. Sorry.
yeah, what's that all about?
No, that's the only problem I have is when they start to micromanage. Don't micromanage us. So, yeah, it's ridiculous, Scott.
Yeah, you get some people, but
Yeah.
it's like anywhere, you know.
Yeah,
I mean, I remember I was going into a Stater Brothers and in Palm Springs,
yeah,
and there was a man in front of me, and he actually he got upset because he didn't feel like I was 6 feet away,
yeah,
even though I had a mask on.
yeah,
You know, so there's always people out there that are the self-appointed police.
yeah,
I think that's everywhere.
yeah.
You know.
All right. And Christine says, I lived on a boat once in my 20s. It was much easier to keep the bathroom clean that way. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, what Kinga saying? Okay.
While we're eating,
What we're eating?
he's back.
Okay. Being micromanagement. There he goes again.
Yeah.
So yeah, the Moru breakfast is the way to go. Good choice. Okay.
Yeah, you know, it's guys like that that make your business lose business.
Yep.
Maybe that's why they're empty.
Yep. Yep. That's something to think about. Reminds me of somebody I know. So yep.
So it's nice in here, you know.
Yeah, but the place is nice, but everything is pretty good. So yep.
Yesterday I saw Daejeon only had like one new case
Yeah.
of the virus. It's a big city, you know. So I mean, you know, we can always complain about the self-appointed police, but you know, the country as a whole has done a really good job of,
Yeah.
you know, keeping the virus down and out.
Yeah.
You know, and I was saying, well, what am I going to do when I leave? You know, on November 6th.
Yeah.
And you know, Vietnam said that if you're in Korea, you can go there, but not from America.
Yeah.
You know, so you know, it depends on what country you're in, where you're going to be able to travel to next.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, so because Korea's done a good job of keeping the virus down,
Mhm.
you know, people from Korea can travel to other countries
Yeah.
sooner than you could from America. You know?
Yep. Oh no, my mask is on. I can't drink water.
Yeah,
No. Yeah.
well, you need to get a flap in your mask.
I know. Open the flap. Just some of the ones I see. So yeah. All right. So our food's been put in. So oh yeah. The Moru breakfast was 13,001. How much was yours? Do you remember? Was it
I think it's the same, about 13.
13?
So like
Yeah.
it's about $10.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, which here is probably on the high end.
Yeah.
You know, because even like across the street, I know I can get breakfast for about $6 with coffee. You know, so it all depends on where you go. This place probably has more business, so they charge more. You know, popularity, right?
Yeah. Oh, here's a fun one. Nip Bomb says, after 90 days, can you get into North Korea and come back?
I don't think they would like me in North Korea. I'm not sure on that one. But, you know.
Well, speaking of North Korea, there was four American GIs that defected to North Korea back in the 60s.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
The name was Joseph Dresden. So that was the thing. And he actually, his sons, white, blue eyes. They're going to university because you know what they're studying?
Politics.
They're studying English.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, studying English.
So they don't.
That's you know, I mean, I spent a lot of time in China, and that's what everybody talks about. I mean, people always ask me if I'm an English teacher.
Yeah.
You know, whenever I go somewhere, are you an English teacher? And it seems like everybody wants to learn English. So, I mean, that says a lot about socioeconomics, right? Everybody wants to learn English.
Yeah.
So, you know, you have to look at it from that point of view.
Okay. Let's see. Christian has a question. What's a great Korean tea dish I can look up and cook tomorrow? And then Nip Bong just took it right out of my mouth. The easiest is bibimbap. You don't have to cook anything. Get lots of vegetables, ground beef, red bean paste, and then, you know, mix it up and you have your bibimbap.
Yeah.
It's a quick fix. But you could make like kimchi jjigae with kimchi and hot broth. So,
actually, I always keep a big jar of kimchi in my refrigerator.
Yeah. Okay. And Christine, tofu jjigae is my personal favorite. Yeah, you can mix that.
Yeah. I used to go to, actually, me and, we used to go to the same restaurant, right? We used to go to the BCD Tofu House.
Yeah.
And, you know, get, like, you know, spicy tofu or whatever. And, I haven't seen one of those places yet, but in Los Angeles, BCD Tofu's got a lot of restaurants. So, you know, at the, we went to the meeting, which was the social, the other day, and people would always ask me, what's the difference between Los Angeles and Daejeon?
Yeah.
And I would always tell them, well, Los Angeles has more Koreans. Which always gets a good laugh, but I mean, you know, it depends on where you go. I mean, ethnically, Korean food is everywhere in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
You know,
there's a place called Hodori's, open 24 hours, which is not too far from BCD Tofu House.
Yeah.
Because it's on Olympic and Vermont.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That's right on the corner.
Yeah. Right on the corner.
Yeah. So kimchi fried rice, and Nip Bong's going crazy here. Kimchi fried rice, kimchi pancake, and Scott says, stop it, you're making me hungry. And Nip Bong says, samgyeopsal.
I mean, actually, right now it's just about lunchtime, probably early for lunch, but the dinner hour, I mean, the breakfast hour is probably over. But you know, it's you know, so it might be a little low because lunch seems to be later here. For some reason, I see people eating lunch more like at 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
And since people work late here, you know, the rush hour here in traffic seems to be like at 6:30 or 7.
Yeah.
And then the restaurants for dinner are full at 8 or after 8 o'clock. You know, 8, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, you see people eating dinner.
Yeah.
You know, where in the States, usually, you know, restaurants for dinner are filling up at 6, between 6 and 7, and then later on for drinks maybe. But, you know, so things tend to run later. I think because people probably work longer hours here, you know, so they get out.
Let's see. Yeah, Thomas is newly so Scott says you are newly retired.
Yeah, I mean, I own my own business for the last 5 years, so my schedule was always free.
On a breakfast. Oh, yeah, our food is here.
Oh, you got to take a picture of this food. Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Yum, yum. Can I take my mask off now? Okay.
Yeah, we could take it off so homeboy doesn't trip.
Yeah, no. Okay, so
Sorry about
this
that.
is the
Go ahead, show the
the
food.
eggs Benedict with salmon and some salad there, and looks pretty good actually.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and chow down on this and let you know what it tastes
Yeah.
like.
Okay.
All right.
And here, can you show them my dish?
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Look,
Look at that.
King's looks a lot bigger actually. He's got scrambled eggs. Or he's got the special. He's got French fries, and I don't know if you can see the eggs in there. And he's got some. It looks like some toast in there. It looks like Kraft toast, something like And he's got a little salad too.
Yeah.
It seems to be on everybody's plate.
Yeah.
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 So that looks pretty big. That's pretty
Yeah.
heavy.
Yeah.
Wow, that was heavy.
So let's see here. Oh, and now Jan says, go ahead and start eating. They want to see you with your mukbang going. I know you can't see the food, but you might want to hold it up.
Oh, you want to see you chewing? That's
Yeah.
that's
Yeah. I'll try to adjust it here.
No, that's really not a thing here. When you go to a restaurant and girls are eating, it's like they cover their face while they're chewing, and
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
if they have to blow their nose, they run to the ladies' room.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna try to show you guys. So there you go. You guys can take a look there.
Well, there's no salt here, but I'll survive since I have locks.
Yeah. Okay. And here we go. Let's see. So it'll be Thomas's mukbang today. So yeah, what will be your other hobby, Thomas?
My other hobby?
Yeah.
Well, I haven't been able to pursue that here.
Yeah. Yeah.
But my whole life I've been involved with motorcycles and motorcycle clubs. I was actually the activities director for San Diego Harley Davidson. So I did a lot of. I'm kind of a grease monkey. So I was always fixing things and making things. You remember I owned a vocational college, and a lot of our stuff was vocational classes. And I wrote 3 books on solar photovoltaics. So there's a lot of things that that I like to do where I'm involved with creating things, my hands. And I still own all my tools. They're actually in storage back in California. So if I ever land someplace where I'm going to live permanently, and maybe the Philippines, I'll probably bring that stuff with me so I can continue doing things like that, projects. So,
Yeah. Let's see. And Johnny wants to know, are you happy? Oh yeah, happy in Korea, or I think I know.
oh, I couldn't wait to get out of California, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah.
The problem there is I was living in hotels for 4 months and probably burning $140 a day on an average, all in, the hotel and eating. And I had a car while I was there, and besides being incredibly expensive, there was really nothing I could do. It's kind of like, when I left Palm Springs, it was 119 degrees. Pretty much everything was still locked down. I was not having fun at all. So I was waiting to get out of the country. Oh, here's my coffee.
Oh yeah, you gotta. I gotta show him your drink.
Yeah.
All right, check out his coffee there.
Yes.
There you go.
That's my morning coffee.
Yeah, that looks nice. And then here's my ice drink. So yeah, we're having a lot of fun here. Okay, yeah. I missed the question, but you answered it. Go ahead.
I'd say my room also has a washing machine. So when I get food all over my clothes, I can come home and wash them.
By the way, how many days does it take for your clothes to dry on the rack?
1 whole day.
Okay.
Yeah. I discovered that the air conditioning vent points right at the clothes drying rack.
Yeah.
Right. So if I turn on the air conditioner with the clothes on there and they're wet, they'll dry pretty quickly. Yeah. But it's definitely humid here. So You know, things take longer to dry.
Yeah.
My shoes took 2 days to dry when we were in the rainstorm.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, we got in this rainstorm. It was ridiculous. It was like, you know, a tidal wave, rain, and the street was like 6 inches deep, I think. You know, so my shoes were soaking wet, and fortunately have several pairs of shoes with me, but that pair of shoes took 2 days to dry out. It was so.
Yep, fancy, Johnny says. Yep. Yeah, Beyond said that looks so yummy.
By the way, this is really good. This is salmon or lox on an English muffin with poached eggs.
Oh yeah, so
and hollandaise
sauce. So you got the salmon right there, and then here's mine. I'm slowly chewing away at it.
Yeah. Yeah, yours is bigger, so I think it's going to take longer for you to finish.
Oh. Yeah. Let's see. And for Jan, is there any good Korean restaurants in Clark? Since Jan's over there. Oh, China Dave's here. Wow, that's a lot of food. Yeah. So, welcome. King, is that considered an American restaurant? We should chat in the comments, let them eat.
You know, there's a lot of these, fusion style restaurants here where you go in and you have, some American food or Western food, and then you have some Korean food as well. And it's not uncommon to see like Korean and American food on the same plate. So you have that a lot. I notice there's a lot of French fries here, though, right? And there's a lot of pizza places, and some of the pizza's pretty decent. I think unlike the Philippines, the cheese here is pretty good. I don't know what that is all about, but you can get pretty decent. It's expensive, but you can get pretty decent cheese here. And when I go to the market, there's a lot of American brands, and just like other countries, the American brands are always a little bit higher. Yeah. But in price. But what a lot of people think the countries now, especially like the Philippines, that somehow the food prices have gone up. But that's because you haven't been in America lately. When I left, I was going to make a video of the food prices at the Vons and the Stater Brothers and the Piggly Wiggly or whatever. But prices in America, food prices have gone up pretty much, pretty high. So in actuality, Southeast Asian food prices are still very reasonable, and in a lot of places cheap, especially if it's organic, homegrown. It's going to be a lot cheaper.
Dave, I just ate now and I'm hungry again.
Yeah, this is high end here, I think. The food here is excellent.
Yeah. Yep, and Kinga says, it isn't an American restaurant, Korean cafe that serves Americanized food, aka Korean take on what Americans eat for brunch. Yeah. So this is owned by a Korean.
Yeah, this is a Korean owned restaurant, but
with different types of fusion. Some of it becomes so sweet for no reason.
No, I'm not finding that here. I'm not finding the food is full of sugar. A couple of things have been very sugary, but I think the Philippines food is definitely sweeter than here.
Well, for me, I don't eat pizza. Sometimes come out sweet depending on where.
Yeah.
Filipina P eating the Jollibees in her latest video. Yeah. Yeah, and Christine, it seems like American diner food.
Yep.
Okay. Try, but no other diner gives you salad with your egg. Yeah. Yeah, true. Let's see.
Yeah, not in America. I haven't really. If you go to a Denny's, you're going to get a breakfast. You're not going to get a salad with it usually.
They want to charge you a la carte. Add it to the deal. Oh yeah, you're gonna now try your coffee.
Yeah. That's good.
Mhm.
You know, this Korea's got to be the center of all the latte machines on the planet. I mean, everywhere you go, there's a latte. You know, Starbucks isn't really. It's just another franchise here. There's so many coffee franchises, and they make great coffee. And I was always in America. I would always try to find a Starbucks, but Starbucks always tastes a little burnt to me. Over here, there's a lot more choices of coffee.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, some dishes have added honey to it, which isn't necessary. So yeah. Let's see. Jan talks about yeah, Koreatown, lots of restaurant, but expensive inside Clark, but good also. Yeah. So it does get a little expensive. So
Yeah, I've never been to Clark.
yeah. Yep. So get off Clark Airport and go to Angeles.
Yeah. There's a lot of bloggers in Angeles.
Yeah.
I think Clark does a property club guy up there in that area. Um, but if you watch the military channel, they're doing a lot of videos around Clark and Subic Bay.
Yeah.
You know.
So, well, we got like a couple aircraft carriers hanging out there now. Mm. Yeah, so it's like a bunch of size.
Yeah.
Before I ate dinner, it's real honey or high fructose poison.
Yeah.
So they're talking about that. So yeah. Ooh.
Well, yeah, I've been. I try to use stevia with my coffee. You know, I try not to use too much sugar. But my sister's a doctor, and she told me not to use artificial sweeteners except for the stevia, which is natural.
Mm-hmm.
Well, apparently all the artificial sweeteners are carcinogenic.
And let's see, I forgot to tell you, now in the Facebook group, there is quarantine in South Korea group, but they didn't have it when you were coming.
Huh. You know, it's so strange because they put you in a real high-end hotel.
Yeah.
You know, when I went, you know, I stayed in the Marina Bay Resort, which is right on the ocean, and I have pictures from the outside, and actually the bed was comfortable there, you know, but you weren't allowed out of your room, you know, so you're in your room 14 straight days, and I think the worst part of, I mean, there's two bad things. One bad thing was the food, which the food itself wasn't bad, but the entire hotel was quarantine people. So the food, by the time I got to your room, it was always cold. I never had a hot meal for 14 days, and there was no microwave available.
Yeah.
You know, but I think the worst part of it was solitary confinement. Like every day, I got to talk to one person for about 15 seconds as she knocked on the door to take my temperature. Even when they delivered the food, they put it on a table outside the door, and then they announced that your food was outside. You know, so you'd see all the doors open up, and people would look outside and see each other, and then run right back in the room because they weren't allowed to have a conversation. So I'm not good with solitary confinement, which I guess in prisons that's why it's a punishment, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's see, Nippon has a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Are you planning to visit around Korea?
Yeah, I think so. I have a couple of months left here. So I would like to, you know, get on the train, and I want to go to Busan, which is sort of like their beach city. It's actually, proximity-wise, it's, I think, the closest point to Japan, or except for the island. I think there's an island down there. But people go there for vacation, and we were talking about going up to Seoul to go to the memorial, right?
Yeah.
The war memorial.
Oh yeah.
You know, I had an uncle that was killed in Busan originally stationed in Japan. He was one of the first groups that made it in at the beginning of the war, in '52, I believe. I was just born in '52, so I never met him. You know, I had two uncles I never met. One died in the Battle of Leyte in the Philippines, and one died here. And then I had another uncle that was wounded in the Battle of the Bulge. And my father was invasion forces for Japan and China. He was in China in World War II. So I think my family's got some history here in Asia.
Yeah, yeah. And I was looking up the Busan Memorial. I don't know if they have the names on there, but they have the ones that honor the dead.
Yeah.
So I was looking that up earlier the other day. And Aztec says, I thought about every day, Thomas, being confined sucks, luxury or not.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, they could stick you in the fanciest room, fancy hotel, but simply the idea of not being able to ever talk to anybody and be kind of locked away, that sucked. I mean, honestly, the only thing that saved me was I had my Apple TV stick, so I could watch all my American channels that I subscribed to, and I had my PS4, so I was playing games, you know. But even that, I had to kind of like break into the TV set because they had to like mount it to the wall, and I couldn't get my my cable in the back, my HDMI cable.
Yeah.
You know, so that was hard to do. But I was able to occupy my time doing that. But for me, I mean, I really wanted to get out, and you know, I feel like I've been like locked up for 6 months, not being able to do anything, and maybe that's got a lot to do with how my back got hurt. I don't know. Just eating and not doing anything, not even walking. So I mean, I'm 68, so you know I shouldn't weigh this much. You know, when I left America, my doctor told me, you know, you need to lose some weight. And I don't know if I told this joke before, but my response to my doctor was I was afraid of drowning. So if I weighed a lot, I wouldn't sink. You know, he thought that was funny.
Yeah. Yeah, Aztec's laughing with us about the PS4. So that's a fun one. Yeah. So you're just on your salad now.
Yeah, I'm not a big salad guy, so.
Yeah. Christine says, you seem to be cheerful, social guy, and should be around others. Yeah.
Well, you know, my career before I left for the last almost 10 years was I was a college instructor, and I was always surrounded by people. I had, you know, 5 people living in my house. I had, you know, students, and it was, you know, it seemed like I always had fun with that. So when I do get out, I feel a lot better, you know, when I'm around people. And I got to admit, Sunday at the language social, I had a lot of fun.
Yeah. And we were off for 2 weeks because of the level 2.5.
Yeah.
And now it just came back.
Yeah, level 2. So now I'm looking forward to going back to that Sunday. I mean, it was kind of fun because people were asking me a lot of questions because a lot of the people at my table were younger, either they were professionals of some kind or they were students. And, you know, so I had a lot of questions. They're asking me about, you know, politics, of course. Everybody wants to know about American politics. Which is one of the reasons I don't want to be there right now. You know, but it was, you know, difficult trying to explain how America is 50 states and it's not the same in every state you go into. Because a lot of these homogeneous countries, they don't have statehood like we have in America, you know, so it's very difficult for them to understand how politics works there. Yeah, you know, so, you know, but other than that, they were interested in American food and American living style. So I seemed like I had my phone out and everybody wanted to see pictures of my motorcycle in my house and all my American stuff, you know, which I consider now, I mean, now that I've kind of divested myself of all those belongings, and I've, you know, I've adopted this minimalist life, you know, I feel so free. It's like I don't have this big, giant house to worry about all the time, and I don't have, you know, all these belongings, my cars, my truck, my motorcycle. All those things are gone, you know, and so, I mean, honestly, the only 2 things I actually miss out of everything I had was my cat and my Harley. That's it. And wherever I land up, I'm sure I'll get another bike. Probably won't be a Harley, but I'll get something to ride around on. You know, maybe get another cat too.
There you go.
Or a dog. I like dogs too. But I you know, I feel free not being tied down. So it was have to be where I end up and I decide I want to stay someplace. You know?
Yeah. And let's see, China Dave says, your humorous antics while incarcerated was a gut buster for me. Keep on smiling. China Dave. Yeah.
Yeah, I felt incarcerated. You know, we used to have in the Harley group, we used to have what they called the prison run, and we used to go to the prisons and visit prisoners. And I got to tell you, man, it sucks. You know, even though those guys are locked up and they did something wrong, you know, having to endure that is really hard. You know, and then you know, being the Harley owners group, we would also go to the veterans hospitals every year, and that's a lot like being locked up. And you know, we would bring them all kinds of Christmas presents with the Harley owners group, and it was sad leaving because they wanted us to stay. They were so glad to get visitors, you know. So.
Yeah. Okay. Especially, and then he loves the face mask.
Well, I know. I need to get some funny face masks.
Yeah. Yeah. Should go to Art Box.
Yeah, Art make some face masks.
Yeah. Yeah. They got
mustaches.
Yeah, they got some funny ones for the Art Box in there. So that's a cool one for Art Box. So yeah, wow.
Yeah, I was practicing some drawing, so I have a box of colored pencils and some drawing paper. And when I was in the hotel, the quarantine hotel, I was on like the 16th floor, and I made a sign that said, I put it in the window that said, you know, help, I'm being held captive, call the embassy.
Yeah.
After about an hour of that, I decided I better take it down because I don't think they would have a sense of humor around that.
Oh, I forgot to ask you this during the language exchange, because we were having chicken for dinner.
Yeah.
Who was the guy sitting in front of you, if you remember?
The guy sitting in front of me was from Morocco.
Okay, that's what I was wondering.
Right, and he's a teacher.
Okay.
Yeah. So we have at the language exchange, we had one guy there from Morocco, and his Korean is excellent. He's been here for about 3 or 4 years, and English, of course, and then he speaks Moroccan, you know, which is a tough language. And then we had the Oracle of Delphi from Turkey.
Yeah.
Who was there. And you know, her English was good, and her Korean was not as good as the Moroccan guy. And then also we had the guy from Ireland.
Yeah.
You know, and he was also a teacher.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm a spicky Mickey. I'm half Irish and half Spanish, so I'm Mexican. So I was teasing him for a while, and he was a fun guy too.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't think he was here that long yet.
No, he hasn't been, but he's teaching English. Yeah.
At an academy, I think, is where he's at.
Yeah, he's at one of those. What do you call those academies again?
Hogwarts.
Yeah, the Hogwarts. Magic Academy, Hogwarts.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we get used to that language, Hogwarts, because that's a stereotype of, you know, every Western person here.
Yeah, there's a lot of different things. I mean, like watching TV here is really a trip because what they seem to do is they'll show a movie. Like there's a lot of American channels, and it'll turn on a movie, and it's like they'll show you a half an hour of the movie, and then they'll put all the advertisements together. And,
Yes.
and instead of being like these annoying 3-minute interruptions every 10 minutes, it's like this one giant 10-minute interruption.
Yeah.
You know, and what's funny is I've learned I can watch a movie, an American movie on TV here, and when the advertisement comes on, I can go do something, like make my dinner or something big. You know, it's funny how their TV is different.
Because what they do is it says one button, like first half, second half of the movie.
Yeah, that's what they do. And
that's what the 10-minute intermission is.
Yeah, it's like more of an intermission than regular Western style advertising. It's really, you know, so TV is definitely different.
Yeah.
But usually it's 500 channels of nothing.
Yeah.
It's like they have in America.
Yeah. Yep. What's the desserts? I don't know. Might go somewhere later. I'm not sure. So we'll see. And China Dave says, I'm a longtime member of HOG.
Oh yeah, that's I was the activities director for the San Diego Hog Group. So you know what that is. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. I can almost imagine Thomas driving a motorcycle with a cat on the back.
You know, my cat would never get on it. He was a Maine Coon, a very big cat. that's kind of why I miss them, because Maine Coons are kind of rare and very, very huge cat. But I did have a friend that had a little dog, and the dog used to ride on the motorcycle, and the dog had like goggles and a Harley hat, a little leather Harley hat, and it was really cute. He was kind of like the group mascot. The dog would always come, and I was always amazed how this dog was able to stay on the bike, never fall off, just had great balance, So.
Yeah. Yep. And she says commercial bathroom break. Almost like watching a football game, but it's a movie.
Yeah.
And Christine says the 7th inning stretch.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, it's long. It's really long. The commercials are a long time. But they do show like some older American movies. I actually just saw a John Wayne movie that I don't think it's been on American TV for 20 years or more. So they dig those up. They also show movies that they don't show in America, newer ones. So you get a whole different flavor here. I also have a VPN for my laptop, so I can see. I can set my VPN to different countries, and I can see different movies on Netflix. Which I still watch a lot on Netflix.
Yeah, I do that for my Amazon Prime and Hulu.
Yeah, I have Amazon Prime as well, and Netflix, and a bunch of other, things like Roku. I have the Roku channel. So there's a lot of, you don't have to worry about not seeing your favorite American show, I don't think, except for YouTube TV. I have a subscription to YouTube TV, and you know what? Yeah, if they know you're using a VPN, they can sense you're using a VPN, and they ban you from the American shows. That kind of pissed me off, because all the other channels, it's like the Disney Channel, they don't care, nobody else cares, and YouTube doesn't care, but for some reason YouTube TV knows that you're not in the United States. They can sense the VPN's IP address, and they block you. So that's $10 a month I'm going to save, because if I can't watch it, I ain't going to pay for it. Because it's like they have American news channels here on the regular TV, like Fox News and CNN and whatever your flavor is. I don't want to make that political, but they have your choice of what do they say, lies, more lies. They have all the news here that you want to watch.
Yeah, because you have we do get Fox News, and we get all the stuff here, CNN.
Yeah. And you can't. It's like you leave America, but you can't help it. You still want to see what's going on. You're always still in America for some reason. You want to know, who's winning the political race, or who's winning the arguments. That's just part of your nature. And I had 2 Chinese girlfriends, one for 4 years, and she was always involved in Chinese news. And in my house, she always had the Chinese channels on. And
because back in Los Angeles, we have 4 Korean channels, 6 Chinese channels.
Yeah, at least 6 Chinese channels.
And 2 Armenian, Iranian channels.
Yeah, you have, Los Angeles is really a melting pot. You have so many stations. Korean, TV, a lot of Korean TV, a lot of Koreans in LA. And then Chinese channels, they're still broadcasting 2 of the state-run Chinese channels, and then 2 independent Chinese channels. I don't know if anything's really independent in China, but every once in a while you hear them say something that was controversial about the Chinese government, and you're wondering who's going to get shot the next day. But that didn't happen. American news, everybody, it seems like everybody is interested in American news. And wherever I go, even in China, people would always ask me about America, because they don't really get the truth there. They have their suspicions. But people that have VPNs can see, uncensored American news there. And they're always, people are always interested in that. I think a lot of American expats in the Philippines, on the side, will talk about American politics, and how life is. I didn't like the way California turned. We had our mayor and our governor who seemed to really be enjoying tyranny. Shutting things down. There's no reason for a lot of the things they're doing. So they're taking this opportunity to express their, desire to the Mussolini. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, some people really enjoy that, and you know, I don't think it's right. You know, so other states it's different. And, you know, that's a big question people always have for me here. Is, you know, why is it different in one state from another state? And I said, well, the federal government is not really allowed into a city unless they're invited. You know, it's not, you know, it's not their purview. You know, I can't even imagine that happening here. People in Korea have so much respect for the country. It's like, I mean, I can't even imagine having a bus stop in Los Angeles that has a working clock on it that shows you, that displays the time the bus is going to arrive. And here in Korea, in Daejeon, every bus stop has a big, you know, big plaque. And, you know, it's essentially an electronic billboard.
Yeah.
It tells you the bus numbers that are coming, when they're coming, and they are. And not only that, the buses are right on time.
Yeah.
And not a single one of those are graffitied or marked up or broken. They all work. It's just an amazing respect for the infrastructure here. And, you know, I mean, as an example, I passed a construction site on the way to my market, and it has white walls, so basically just a construction barrier that are about, you know, I don't know, 15 feet tall. And there's not a mark on them. They look like the day they were put up. And I can't even imagine that wall in Los Angeles.
No, it'd be all graffiti.
You know, it would be a giant, you know, every gang in town would have their signs all over it. And there would be, you know, nasty slogans and things. Even in nice cities, you would see that, kids getting out with their spray guns. But over here, you don't see any of that, you know.
Yeah. All right, Tina says in big cities, Koreans have electric clocks, but smaller towns. And you'll be lucky if there's a bus every 30 minutes in some of the smaller towns.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the smaller countryside, there is no electronic clock or.
Yeah, of course not.
Yeah.
You know, but understanding that, like in a state like California, where they spend hundreds of millions of dollars on mass transportation, that actually never materialized. You know, train plans. So even though the freeways are super crowded, they don't want to build any new lanes on the freeway. They would rather just invest hundreds of millions of dollars into a train that will never materialize, and then when they finish it, no one will take it. You know, so you know, that's kind of disturbing that, you know, you have government that actually the people that get elected for office don't know anything about civics. They don't really know how to run a city or how to run a state. They just want the power. They want to get into office, but they don't understand the needs of the people.
And we have no bullet speed trains in America.
Right, there isn't that. You know, I mean, honestly, the first time I went to China and I flew into Xiamen, and I took a bullet train to Guangzhou, and it was really shocking. It was like being on an airplane.
Wow.
You know,
It goes.
Huh?
It just goes.
It just goes, and there's no bumps, and there's no noise, and you look out the window and you realize you're doing almost 300 miles an hour, or 200 something miles an hour.
Yep, and that's political as usual.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, let's see here if we have any last minute comments. Bring them. If not, we're gonna go a couple more minutes because we're gonna be heading out of here in a second.
Yeah.
So if you have any last minute, we'll.
Gotta get the parsley out of my teeth.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's what we'll do. So yeah. Oh. And okay? And Nippon wants to know what's public transport like.
You know, public transport's excellent. The buses, everything seems to run on time. The buses are super clean inside. They're well numbered, so that if, you know, I mean, honestly, Korean is a real tough language to get a hold of because, you know, they don't use, you know, they use their own letters, and the language is difficult, but you can still get around because everything is numbered properly. And there are maps everywhere telling you what stop to get off on. I haven't been on the trains yet. I do want to get on both the bullet train and the subway system here, but I've seen pictures of them on video, and they're very, very nice, very clean, very safe.
Yeah. And let's see, and then Christian said, if you look out your window, blink, and realize you entered the matrix. So that's kind of the place. All right.
Yeah, the cabs here, by the way, the cabs here are cheap.
Yeah.
And they're also very clean.
Yeah.
And the cabbies are how I get around is I bring up the map, like Google Maps or Naver Maps on my phone, and I just give it to the cabbie, and he goes, okay, and he takes me there.
Yeah. And usually, they don't take the scenic route.
No, they're all metered too.
Yeah, all metered.
Yeah. So they want to get you out of the cab as soon as possible.
Except in Seoul, one time they're like, oh, 20,000. I'm like, no, I only need to go 2 miles. No.
No, one time I had a cabbie forget to reset the meter.
Yeah.
And he actually, halfway to my hotel, he turned the meter on and he actually said something in Korean like, oh crap, I guess.
Yeah.
And then when I got there, he was only going to charge me what was on the meter.
Yeah.
But I knew it was 8,000, so I gave him 8.
Yeah.
Because I had taken that trip before.
Right. Okay. All right. Well, let's see. Everyone, we're going to end the stream here.
Yeah,
so thank you for coming out.
Bye, everybody.
Yeah. So tomorrow I will premiere a video tomorrow. And yeah, we'll just come back on Monday. So I don't know what the plan for Monday is, but Monday I will be live streaming. Friday I'll be live streaming. I think I'm in weekend mode already. So we'll do that. And then Nip Bomb. Yeah, that was a cheap question, Thomas. There's no public transport here.
Where, on the Philippines?
No, California.
Yeah, I know. Well, if you look at the California, I was on a state committee under Brown to determine where we were going to put charging stations for electric cars on the I-5. It was called the I-5 Corridor Project for charging stations. And I was amazed at how much money they were throwing at this instead of just putting out, just paving new lanes. And being from Los Angeles, where you have on the 405, what is it like, 18 lanes, 9 lanes in each direction by LAX, and it's bumper to bumper.
Yeah.
So people always seem to be looking at the wrong answers.
Yeah.
And I got a little bit of that when I was on state committees. So I have been around. I know something of what I'm talking about when it comes to that stuff. And it's kind of sad that, but California is a big spread out state. It's a huge state. It's, mass transit really doesn't work in that state.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And yeah, Christine, I'm waiting for more episodes to come in before I get back to Jiwon and Devin. So, but yeah, it's in the works. All right.
By the way, the place is filling up.
Yeah, so now more people are coming. So, all right, well, everyone, take care, and we'll see you on Friday, premiere video tomorrow. So take care and goodbye.